Okay, dokey. We had a lot of issues with audio-visual, so there may be some dead space, but I want to make sure to capture everything. Today, we've got a lot to do in the apiary. We're going to check all of the hives, because I think they all probably need a new hive box. And we've got 2 at least ready here. We're going to start with the middle hive, hive number 2. We're going to finally give her her name box. She is going to be Lillith. So let's knock on the front door. I'm also going to give a sugar shake, and I'm going to put in, where did I put my sticky boards? I had sticky boards. Where did I put them? Well, that'll be this video number 2. I'm going to put sticky boards in after I do a sugar shake. For the record, I've never really had a problem with varroa mites. Look at all those bees. This time of the year, I'd expect way less than 10, probably less than 5 after sugar shake. That has been my historical findings. It's always small hive beetles that I have to problem with. Alright. So we're looking for eggs, larvae. Oh, look at all those beautiful bees. Look at them. Excellent. Alright. Let's start by looking also at our small hive beetle trap. Let's see, can we see that? Yes, we can see that. I don't really see any small hive beetles in them, but I can live with that. That's okay. I don't need to see small hive beetles. Let's check out our other small hive beetle trap. So this is where we need the empty box. This is one of my first bee boxes from like 2008, and I haven't really used her much since. She was also my first to die, and I think I kind of felt a little superstitious about it. But she's really in the best shape because she's been so unused. Oh, nice, honey. There's a small hive beetle. Cool. What do we have here? I think I see worker. Comb. Let's see. It's heavy. Yeah, that's pretty nice in worker. Let's see, can we see that? Yeah. It's kind of the outer edges of the worker brood. So I think the next box that I put on will probably get just like a half a frame of brood and start being a honey super. Watch it, bees. This hive was doing really well. She's about to be honey bound. I think I do want to, ooh, look at that. That's nice. Look at that. That's nice. Alright. I think I've seen enough for the top box. I do want to go on the bottom and see if the queen's gone back down there, if they're just kind of backfilling it with honey. But she is getting box Lillith most definitely right now. And we will pick and sort which frames will go in just a second. I said the too low hive problem would be self-correcting relatively quickly. And I was right. We hive these ladies in March, right? Late March. And by late April, we are 3 boxes strong. Let's see if we can get you in now. fish. Alright. How's my smoker doing? Before I put on the new box, I'm going to do the sugar shake. And that is just where we take some powdered sugar, about a cup or so, and shake it on the bees. And it's supposed to make them like groom each other and knock off mites. So it both like helps me do a really intense mite count. Wait, I'm going to do that after I go in the bottom box. But anyway, it helps me do both an intense mite count and, in theory, reduces the number of mites. So I try to do, oh hello small happy. I try to do a sugar shake once a month or so. I've never heard that it hurts. Ready. That's a good sign, right? Ooh. Oh, nice. Alright. Let's get a little agitated with me. Let's smoke the air a bit. Again, I rarely smoke the bees. I usually just smoke myself, smoke the air. Like, nothing to smell up here. Don't worry. Let's see. Let's look at the frame farthest from the entrance. Another thing I could do today is remove that entrance reducer, but I don't know. It seems like that would deter the entry of things like small hive beetle, and they're not banging up on it. So here we have some honey. I don't see anything that looks like larvae, but that's okay. It's an outer frame. It really doesn't have to have them. Let's see what's in the next frame. They're pretty calm, which is good. Oh, that's nice and bee ready. There we go. Gotta find the right perspective. Okay, that's the inside. That's the outside, all honey. Okay. Look at that right there. Now, on the next couple of frames, I hope to see some brood. Hopefully worker brood. And not drone brood. Drone brood as far as would be disconcerting. Oh yeah, we got some nice brood here. So, they're going to be very happy with the extra brood space I'm going to provide them. Let's go one more frame over. Yeah, this is a beautiful frame of capped worker brood. So about this time next week, I expect to see some orientation flights. They'll just be hovering around trying to figure out which one's their doorstep. Okay, I'm not so thrilled with that pattern, but it could have been due to the comb. They're still, it's pretty good. It's not the best. Let's give her another box and see how she does. Alright, I shall now officially push the new box Lillith. So we're going to put the bottom box back together in the same orientation we found it. It's the bee bread and honey. And here's the honey. Yep. It's very important to keep your hive, your Langstroth hive, nice and tight, or else they'll build what's called cross comb and burr comb in the spaces that need to be filled, because bees do math. Now at this point I do want them to go down a little bit around the entrance. I'm going to smoke the hive just a bit. This was the front. Okay, I'm going to have to get my brush out because they're not moving. I just really don't want to squash bees if I don't have to. So let's get away from that entrance there. I know, that irked them. Heavy Indian. There we go. Wow, got that almost flush on the first try. It's pretty flush. Okay, now we're going to do our sugar shake. And this is just plain old powdered sugar. Confectioner sugar. And needs about, that's a little bit much. And I really only need about a cup, so we won't empty this whole thing. And I learned the hard way, do the sugar shake before you put the sticky board on, because otherwise you'll pretty much make icing in the hive, and that just invites ants. So give them a chance to get rid of some of this for a little bit. And I've seen some people like do each box separately. I don't really feel the need, because I feel like once you've shaken it like that and then brushed it, where'd my brush go? And then brushed it, and I lost my brush. Oh, there it is. The bees will pretty much carry it everywhere. And then you get ghost bees. I love ghost bees. So this was a successful hive. She's got lots of brood going, with pretty honey. We're going to give her her christening box, and she shall be known from this day forward as Lillith. Alright. Okay. So now we shall put the box on. I'm going to orient her face that way as well. It really doesn't matter, but once you start, you got to keep it that way. So I'm going to give them a mixture of drawn comb frames, empty frames, partially drawn frames, and some empty frames. I'm going to put, I'm going to put the drawn comb on the outside. Drawn comb. That's little spider webs. They should be able to clean this up. So there's drawn comb. And then I'm going to put partially drawn comb. And then I'm going to put empty. Oops. Empty and cleaned. Spider webs. And then I'm going to put another empty frame, or a partially drawn frame. That's just plain spider webs. Let's get that out of there. That'll be pure empty. I really only want the drawn frames on the outside because they're big and I don't want to tempt them to raise too much drone, to fill those with honey or something along those lines, but let them draw whatever size they like. Et voila! We have now expanded this hive. And if you recall, we have a small hive beetle trap down here, one box down. So we're going to put our small hive beetle trap at the end. There we go. Back up here. Alright. And then we're just going to close it back up. So, really happy with Lillith Hive. There we go. Alright, the next hive inspection we're going to do, same thing, with hive number 3. I don't have a really good clean name box, so I don't know that she's getting a name today, but we shall see.